Hi guys, welcome back. So for today's video, I am going to give you an introduction to what we follow as we feed our dog Groot, who is almost 3 years old. His birthday is going to be this late June, so we're super excited, but we want to give you an insight on what we follow as we choose to feed him raw food. And specifically, I would say it's very close to the barf diet. So first off, I want to bring in the food energetics for dogs, which in other words can also be called the Chinese traditional medicine. And what that is, it gives you an idea on what the neutral foods are, the cooling foods, and the warming foods. And this really comes into play with how your dog is specifically. So let's say as for Groot, we've noticed that he is a very warm dog. He loves to play, he's super active, but even when he's cooling off or when he's not doing anything, his body is typically very warm. So I would say for him, we would want to stay away from all the warming and hot foods. But that doesn't mean that we should completely take off all the food that is warm or whatsoever, because we want to think the overall variety of food that he should be intaking. So I'm just gonna give you some examples of to what the NutriFoods are. I'm just gonna read the meats. That way, when you guys see the whole chart, you'll get a better idea on the meats, the fish, the vegetable, the fruits, the grains, etc. So for NutriFoods, the meats are usually beef, pork, tripe, bison. The cooling foods can be duck and rabbit. And then for the warming food is usually chicken, ham, turkey. The turkey one, there is a controversy between we don't really know if it lies on the neutral or warming. I made a note on the turkey one, but then for this chart through the Herbsmith, it's under the warming food. So I mean, if you just want to simplify it that way, then we can go ahead and do that. But just do your research. This is what helped us, and I'm just giving you an inside scoop of what we follow. And then the hot food is lamb, meat, venison, trout, cayenne pepper. So even the hot foods, so there's neutral, cooling, warming, and hot foods. So the hot food is something that you should definitely try not to feed it as an overall meal. So let's say lamb. This week I believe we are feeding him a portion of the lamb throughout his overall meal. So it's not all lamb or it's not all chicken. In terms of our next chart that we also follow is through the Perfectly Rawsome. This is just a chart to give us a reminder of the percentage of what we should be feeding him. So the typical percentage that we follow is 70% meat, meat, fish, and then 10% bones, 7% veggies, 5% liver, 5% other organs that can be kidney, spleen, brain, and then 2% omega fatty acids. So that can be nuts, seeds. But if you don't feed them those, you can typically just give them as a supplement, and then 1% fruits, and that can be a treat. But it's really up to you as a parent to feed your dog whatever you like, but it also depends on you keeping a track of how they react to all the food as well. And so the beginning might be a little bit overwhelming, just because you don't know what your dog might like or what they're allergic to, and it can be concerning. So my best advice is to reach out to a veterinarian who is studying raw diets for dogs specifically, or if you want to go into the Chinese traditional medicine raw feeding, you can reach out to any veterinarians or any pet nutritionists who are studying those varieties of food for dog. Then they can help you specialize a meal plan for your pet based on their activity level, their weight, their type of breed, and how they are in general. So every dog is different. This is not specifically for every single dog. This is just a guideline so that it can help you jumpstart your raw feeding journey. So I'll go ahead and also give you the link below. So yeah, that's pretty much everything that I can give you guys as of right now. I can go into specifics later, just because this is just, like I said, an introduction. So I will see you guys in my next video, which if there is any specifics that you want me to speak first. Feel free to leave a comment below, like and subscribe. That way you are supportive of our channel and you will get updates when we upload new videos for you to see. I wish you all a good day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.